Hi everyone, all you beautiful Sages out there. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. Very impromptu. If you're new, welcome. My spirit guides are really joyful about all the new people that are showing up on the channel. And I think that's why they wanted me to start doing the love readings in some sense. So I've been pre-shuffling the cards. If you don't know me, I'm a clairvoyant person. Been on YouTube for 2 years, working diligently in my own way to bring forward this great awakening. And we know this year in 2019, we're beginning to move into the spirit. My spirit guides are saying the steps, the stages of the prophecy. Okay, look, here's what's coming. So a couple of cards have jumped out. We're gonna jump right in, and I will get to that. If you need any information about me, it's all in the information box below, okay? Please give me a thumbs up through the like button. I would appreciate that because I am in the process of working with my guides, and I guess I have to step out and say those things, which I feel a little uncomfortable about, but nonetheless. So let's jump right in for a moment. I'm going to put the cards down. There's the card. Spirit says that is about your destiny in these days as we come through into this notion of awakening, a shamanic journey. All the fire signs, you know, Sag, Jupiter, right? We all know you have Jupiter with you. Fabulous, Spirit says. And now we have Uranus in Taurus, and we've got Chiron moving into Aries. I think until 2027. There's, okay, Spirit's saying, there's a gigantic turning going on as the tapestries beginning to be woven. They're talking about the threads woven more tightly together. So if you're new, my spirit guides talk about your energy set point, your purpose, which is your energy. That's why you came here, to offer it into the collective. And so we're weaving this tapestry together. It's going to be really mystical for you this year because of the aspects, meaning the planetary placements and the 0 full moon points and the eclipses that are coming forward. Spirit's talking about the one that already happened in Leo. So the stage has been set. And the spirit world, the divine, is here to lead you through this mystical journey, back and forth to the mystical realm, in order to meet your destiny. And what's coming through is the strings of your destiny. So very interesting that this is what my spirit guides want to talk about for March. And it's interesting because this came out. This has been coming out a lot. Oh God, Spirit's saying, how much do we love this guy? All right, so that is the King of Skill. This is the card that represents you within the energy set point of this particular reading. So we see this warrior. He has become very wise at his skill set, and his shield is on the wall. He doesn't need to fight anymore. Because, you know, Sag, we know you're about teaching and learning and the things that drive you forward. Spirit says from here, like that. So that's the kind of awakening that we're all going to have, but for you, the passion of fire energy. So the King of Skill is the King of Wands. He is literally making the shoes for the next part of his journey because he knows what's coming forward. And I think I've heard from a lot of folks. I know you're getting downloads. I know you're hearing and thinking and dreaming. So you are preparing, you know, on some level. And you don't, Spirit's saying, don't get stuck on intellectual knowledge. A lot of what's coming forward is going to be in the felt sense, in the intuitive realm, in the places where the energy transitions. Okay, Spirit's talking about from and into. So back and forth. That's why this is here. Back and forth while you walk your new journey and prepare yourself. So that's what March is about. It's been true for every reading that has come out so far. So in this place where we've had the effects of this intense full moon coming forward and the transit of Chiron into Aries and Uranus into an earth sign, those are the meeting places of the tapestry of the energy. That's where you're going. That's how you are weaving the tapestry. When the new moon comes, there is more energy that's going to come through to you. And you are going to be activated. That's what this is literally about. It's a prophecy. The augury of knowledge. That is the Ace of Pentacles. And we see the full moon, or pardon me, the new moon coming forward. And I don't know if you can see that. So there's this notion that always comes through with this card about this all-seeing eye. I think that's the energy on the top left of the card coming through. There's this is, it's about a portal. It's about being activated by the universe, but it's also about a prophecy about self-actualization and coming into a great kind of wisdom and knowledge. And it is about the energy. That's what's streaming through to me. So it is the next step for you. That's the first card on the human realm of your journey. And when you are activated at this new moon, and you come forward into the acquisition, Spirit's saying, of that which comes through to you, no surprise. The Dedicator, Major Arcana, the Dedicator of lore, sacred knowledge. You step into the next phase of your commitment and your development, and you do literally receive the energy. See that little energy in his hand? Blindfolded, because we don't know. It's still a mystery to us. That is the goddess of sacrifice, bestowing the amulet on the initiate who has stepped forward for a mysterious journey in this way. Okay. So there's some part of you that is in, Spirit says you are in the knowing, you are feeling it, and you are preparing. And Spirit says, good, that's perfect. Prepare yourself. In March, I think what's true, because of the way the readings have been coming out, that's what we're all meant to do. There's not a huge task coming forward. My spirit guides are talking about wanting you to just know, to be informed, and to give yourself permission to prepare, and to believe what you know. Believe what you know. You are the king of knowledge. The strife, the arguments, the worry, Spirit saying that you have about those things in the world and in your own set point, within your family set point, your relationships, put it aside now and just prepare to go forward. Spirit saying, let it rest. It's okay to put it down sometimes and hang the need for the strife and the the notion of a shield. It is protection, but it is also a wall of, no pun intended. We know what's going on here in the United States, but that's what Spirit's talking about. Don't build any walls. Be vulnerable in your strength, which means speak your truth and prepare yourself to go forward into this next step of your growth and your commitment, your initiation into this mystical energy, because this is where it's taking you, at least in the human realm. That is the renewer of devotion. And we see the notion of the sacred cauldron of healing. It is about coming into a place of compassionate love. And for you, Sag, we know you're deepening it because you already exist in that energy, my spirit guides are saying. So we see the children of Brigid, the triple-hooded brothers, the sacred triple goddess, and the healing flowers, the elder flowers that have been used for centuries. As you enter into the portal in this mystical journey to have the next step of your training, the first stop, Spirit says, is into healing. And Spirit saying it is right and proper as it should be. Because this is the bridge card. All right, so in traditional tarot, that's Tower. Here in Soul Tarot, that is the changer of truth. And that's what the Tower, that's the function of the Tower energy, the lightning bolt, Uranus, Jupiter, Chiron and Aries, all working now together with Capricorn, who is shredding form and rebuilding and taking up the energy now. There's a lot of movement on the earth that's coming forward. And, if you look at the political news, we can see it reflected, can't we? So much upheaval going on in order to bring forward truth. That is what we're seeking. So this is the way you join it and you enjoy it. So you may experience a Tower moment. I think this mostly has to do with the intensity of the energy that's coming through. And it sits on the table like this. There's going to be a moment of awakening. You may have a dream. You may feel an energy, a shock, a download. Take care of yourself, okay? Spirit was talking about, this came out for Capricorn. So my spirit guides are wanting to talk with you about Capricorn. So if you have a moment and you have the desire and you feel inspired, please go look at the Capricorn reading. It came out with so much energy streaming through, and my spirit guides want you to know about that, because the fire signs are joining together with the earth signs in these next moments, I think, in an energetic way. And it is about, of course, love energy. It is about Uranus, shock and awe, downloads, awakening. And it does change your truth, doesn't it? It changes that which is relevant, Spirit says. And you see that inverse cauldron there, the bowl? That which is no longer needed is cast out. We all know that's what the tower's all about. And I love this depiction. Beautiful male energy, the lightning bolt. And the entire card is colored in the colors that indicate transformation, transformative experiences that will come through. March is somehow momentous. Here's the first card on the soul level. Okay, they're talking about Capricorn again. Please go look. Okay. It is about finding the path forward. Because you have this awakening, Spirit wants me to show you how it's stacked up, is what they're saying. So because you're having this awakening, you step into the energy, not just of the King of Skill. This is the King of Art. He is the sacred pathfinder. He has sacred vision. And he has the ability, he has the ability to clear away obstacles. So it is joining with the Uranus energy that's here. And Jupiter, Aries, Chiron, Uranus. It's a big month coming forward. And it's been ushered in the ways that Spirit was speaking about. So understand you are directly in connection with the mystical realm. This is your part in the tapestry now becoming very visible to you. The ways in which you assist the sacred energy and the awakening that's meant to go on here in the mystical realm. That's the place that you're making the shoes for. That's where you're going. Because this beautiful king that sits in the middle of the reading sits like this. He knows. Spirit says he knows what's going on. That's why he's preparing. So that's the message for you. To, get a lot of sleep. You're going to feel it in your physical body. I've begun to get messages from people about that. And certainly I've been way across in some way that I never anticipated, which is why the live streams don't come forward. I'm here. The videos are produced. But while I'm here live streaming, people can't see me. So that's a great mystery to me. It's brought me a lot of thought about my own existence and about the way Spirit wants to bring the messages, I think, from the mystical realm. So there's chatter going on. I'm going to bite that off because that's another, Spirit says that's another live stream. So clearly you're in the next phase of your soul journey. Okay, Spirit keeps wanting me to show you. And by the way, I am going to take a picture of this and it'll be posted on my channel on the community tab. So that's the progression in the center line of this reading that's coming out. So let's see, Spirit, give me a moment. Okay. There's the next full moon coming forward. The dialogue of art. All right, Spirit's reminding me. So that's the Two of Cups. It is about divine love coming through the universe. And the way we join ourselves together in this telepathic way, just sitting together with the energy joined, so that we can receive what's coming through in a very mysterious way because of the healing that we are undergoing. It's always a challenge to figure out how to put these together, okay? That's what's going on. So, we're talking about the entire cycle from the full moon we just had into the new moon and then forward to the next full moon. There is an enormous amount of energy that is going to come through to you, because here's the other thing about this reading. The King of Art is the King of Cups. This is about the love vibration energy that's coming in and the way we weave the tapestry simply by being with each other. And you know, one of the things that actually is happening, there are a fair number of folks who are having awakened meetings, heart chakra awakening. The common language that's been used is twin flame or soulmate, past life, that kind of stuff. And it does illuminate you, and it's coming in very mysterious ways. And many of those people, as my spirit guides have been talking about for 2 years, they are not romantic partners. Okay, now I'm getting choked up and you know, it's an affirmation from my spirit guides. Please prepare yourself to be awakened or to come into your destiny as an awakener. When this stream comes into you, it's a time to get a lot of rest, a lot of self-care, because we have the water elements here. Spirit saying, take a bath. Love yourself. Open yourself, because you know, it's happening whether you realize it or not. So if you have this kind of a meeting, please stay grounded. Understand yourself as an awakener. And there may be somebody who comes into your life to awaken you. When the energy comes through, Spirit says, contact me. Contact the spirit world. Get some help and assistance. Ground yourself. And understand that as these moon cycles go forward, it's going to affect you a lot. So Spirit's talking about the round of the days. I think they're talking about from full moon to full moon. All right. So please be standing in your place. They keep reiterating things about self-care. All right. And it is important. And you might feel tired. I'm tired. Can you hear it in my voice? Woo-wee. It's intense. It's been really intense. All right, Spirit. I'm asking for the outcome card for this reading. Can you please give Sagittarius the understanding that is meant to, okay, they're talking about culmination. The culmination of this particular cycle this month, okay? From moon to moon. Very important for you. So go look. I'm not an astrologer, you know. Go look at your sacred astrologers, my spirit guides are saying, so that you understand. There it is again. Look. I'm not going to pull it out, but I just wanted you to see it. It keeps coming to the top. So they're pressing down, doubling down on that message. All right, Spirit, please give us the outcome card. Okay, they're saying it's going to shine the light on the reading. So Spirit, what is it, please? Okay, wow. All right, I'm just going to show you. I don't think this is the outcome card. What's happening is they're throwing out visions to me, and then it shows up in the cards. All right, that's the combat of skill. Throwing off illusions. Utilizing love energy. Wow. I want to be with my Sagittarius friends. I want to stand next to you folks. Oh, look, gosh, it keeps coming. You know what? All right, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the message. It keeps coming to the top along with the card for the full moon. So throwing off illusions. All right, this is a story if you're new. All of these cards are based on Celtic mythology, and they are related to the Rider-Waite. So the combat of skill is 5 of Wands. When there is a conflict, it is meant to transform you and the way you carry and wield your passion. It is passionate. Perhaps arguments coming forward. Those are, okay, they hold within them the codes of transformation, my spirit guides are saying. So if you come into a conflict, because it is hot, it's hot out there. There's a lot of upheaval. We got a lot of planets in the mix. Definitely go look at what's going forward. So there's healing and there's upheaval. And often, especially in human relationships, the two go hand in hand, don't they? So my spirit guides were literally just talking about the difference between reaction and response. So I think the fact that these are both here is a Okay, Spirit lately calling it notations. Just notations for you about how to manage these moments. While the energy streams into you, it is going to bring upheaval and change your truth. So, this is about the sacred hag. And the little myth was there was a kingdom, it was running out of water. The king sent his sons out to find water. Each one of them came across this woman. They all went out in different directions. And asked her for the source that she held within her. It's about love energy. Water symbolizing love and abundance. Spirit just said the word prophet. Okay. I think reiterating, profiting from the experiences that some of you will have, maybe on the new moon. And it might be conflict with yourself. How do you beam love energy to yourself? Stop beating yourself up because you're awesome. You are your purpose. Spirit's been talking about it loud and clear, they say, this month with these readings. That's why they want you to go look at Capricorn. There's some energy, I think, and some messaging that came through. I was so filled with love energy when I did that reading, I could hardly speak. And I was literally choking back the tears. So there's some stream of energy. They want you to go collect it. Because of your fire aspects and the way you work with the earth energy, that's part of it. So eventually, each one of the young knights met this woman, asked her for access to the water, and she said, sure. Of course. There's a cost. You have to kiss me. So, this notion of kissing something that might be abhorrent, I find her uniquely beautiful. I love this woman. And, it's a fairy tale. So 2 of them ran away, and the third young man who was filled with wisdom, as you are going to be, got down off his horse and put his arms around her in a very respectful way and gave her a kiss and said, thank you for being willing to help us. Apply love to conflict. Sag, you are uniquely set to be bringing healing. That's what your energy set point is, the thread of your energy set point on the tapestry. So Spirit's asking me, I'm going to pull a rune for you, but they're asking me to read to you a little bit from the book about the combat of skill. So just give me a moment to flip through the pages. Okay. So the divinatory meeting is about arguments, rivalry, disagreements, conflict, being over defensive. It's about overcoming obstacles, basically. This is the goddess of sovereignty. And what the message I think that's trying to come true, thank you, Spirit. Nice slip there. Through is about your sovereignty, about the place in which your sovereignty reigns. Because we started the reading with this. It is about your reign as the king of skill, king of passion. And the way that you are going to be able to meet and transmute conflict with love energy. And the energy that clearly is going to stream into you. When I see the Tower card here, and it's not talking about destruction, that is what it's talking about, okay? And that's why you are to prepare yourself and take good care of yourself. So the goddess of sovereignty. Within every dispute, there is a solution. And if we can set it aside and come into balance with our personal view, we are able to see the whole. So what is the kernel of truth and balance within your present dilemma? So, some of you might be having some conflicts. Well, yeah, Spirit's just kind of doing what I'm doing. They're just going, just let it roll off. So they were talking about the difference between reaction and response. Be calm. I believe you're going to need to take effort to calm yourself and balance yourself. Because part of what's been going on post full moon is, oh my God. This in my own life. Ooh, it's been a little hot with some family matters and a lot of discussion, a lot of upset feelings. And finally, it sort of settled down. And everybody said, all right, you know what? Let's roll it back a little bit. Let's not be so hot. Let's find a solution. So, you know, if that kind of thing's happening because the energy's so intense and it is reshuffling, it's bringing things up for healing. And Spirit's talking about healing crisis. And most of you who do natural healing, things like that, you understand. If you don't, go to the internet and look it up, okay? Because it has to do with your energy, your emotional realm. All right, Spirit, please give us, they're talking about a guiding principle from the Old Norse wisdom, the rune, the oracle of the rune. Okay, Spirit. A lot of imagery coming forward. Beautiful. Okay, there's the rune. See if I can hold it without dropping it. See that? That's the rune for defense. So clearly there's a unified message here. Let me just turn the pages. So this is Awaz. This is defense and avertive powers. It's associated with the yew tree. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. Yep. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel of Awaz. Nothing hectic, no acting needy or lusting after a desired outcome. The rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life cycle. Often it announces a time of waiting for a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. So perseverance and foresight are called for. They're talking now about the King of Skill. That's what he's doing. He's just prepping. Spirit says he's getting ready. He's trying to be calm. He has become stable. He knows what he knows. And he's just making his shoes because Spirit saying in the moments when things are all foobar, I'm not going to spell it out. Go look that up if you don't know. All right. It's going to happen because of this Uranus and Chiron, Pluto, all those things. Okay. We're all entering into a new cycle. We know that. Perseverance and foresight are called for. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is the mark of a profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action. And yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. That clearly, thanks, Spirit. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless. For then the universe supports and empowers your action. Receiving Awaz, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly, it is a meaningful one. So set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. So March, that's Spirit saying that's the theme. March is about downloading, balancing, self-care, and just wait, because there is something that is being given to us. And this is what I've been experiencing. Spirit's telling me to do this. All right, I am literally feeling the waves of the energy, and they're upsetting all the electronics in my house. Funny things are happening, and I'm coming into a new experience of myself. So I'm having to sort of rebalance and figure out what is that all about. I know that as a clairvoyant person, I go stand in the portal, but I think because of the energy set point, I have been in the portal. Nobody can see me. You can hear me. And luckily, the videos do process. So those are the kinds of shocking things. That's why they're saying it. Like, amazing things might happen. Give you a moment of pause. There are going to be people coming at you, I think. Respond. Don't react. Go make your shoes. When you get upset, go to the workshop and work on your shoes. Take a breath and understand that these conflicts that are coming forward, They're coming to you because you are able to bring the healing energy vibration of love in order to clear away the obstacles and help everybody you come in contact with, because you're in this new phase of your soul journey and awakening. New spot, going through the portal, and look out into the Kundalini awakening, carrying that into the crown chakra, into the sacred bowl. Thank you, Spirit. That almost went right past me. Spirit saying, that's where you're going, Sag. So they want you to be aware, okay? They keep saying, take a hot bath. Take a hot bath. Relax. Understand that whatever conflicts come to you are a sacred illusion for a purpose, and it is your opportunity to apply love and bring dignity in order to have access to the love energy, okay? So thank you, Sag, for being here. It's wonderful to see and to get some knowledge of your journey. I'll be here with you if you need some help. All the information's in the box below. Please do me a service and click the like button. I'm wanting to utilize the, okay, Spirit's sending through a word. Okay, they're talking about the manifestation of YouTube. Because I'm free now to be here with you all the time, full time in a way that I haven't been before these moments, I'm paying more attention to that stuff. So I would like my videos to go out wider so that we can build this tapestry. Clicking the like button apparently is a little bit of love energy for me. So thank you so much for your presence. I really appreciate it. All right. So I am going to come on over to the chat room at this point and see if anybody can see me. There are people there. Hi, Sarah. Okay. Are you there? No, Sarah typed a message in. Sarah, can you see me? The stream of the messages is delayed by 60 seconds so that I don't get overwhelmed when I'm trying to answer them. I don't think she can. At first I was very distressed about this, but there's magic. That's why the Queen of Battle is here. There is something really mystical happening. And this is one of the Spirit saying this is an example. All right. So thanks everyone for being here. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful awakening. Be gentle in March. You have a lot of power. And it's time to stand in it in a place of balance while this awakening is coming forward. So thank you so much. I'll see you soon.